Christ. This episode, this is the You Know segment. Guys, let me ask you: have you ever gone on a date with someone, and all through the time, the person was on his or her phone?
No, already on phone as well.
Have I?
Just like chatting.
Yeah.
Like I'm on a date with you.
On the slightest opportunity to be or be on the phone.
And this will be a friend or you
No.
just-
Wait, am I the person? Am I the one taking the person on a date, or the person is taking me on a date?
You're on a date.
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
No.
I'm not sure it has happened to me before, but if it does, I'll get up and leave. To be honest, yeah.
Why?
Debut. Now, if
Why?
you want,
What
then
are
go
you
on a
on a
date
date?
with your phone.
But I want to check my phone. I want to see what's
you
going
want
on.
to
Check
what?
for what?
For what?
To see what's trending.
Then why did you come with me?
Well, the polite thing is to even excuse yourself before you check, or maybe. it's
Massa,
important something.
you for no say you then some broad day some place. You forgive the person attention. That one there you for no. You can't go to a place with me.
Maybe the person doesn't want to be there with you. You force the person to go out. So
Then that one at the bab.
you dey bore the
So then
person
let's
already.
not
But
go.
what if, I really want to be with you, but
But I have
my
to-
phone
you want to
too,
be with
no,
your
I want
phone
to be
too.
checking it, as and when.
Oh nah. You see the things that come on your phone, they will not vanish. They will be there. But this time that we are together, it's the time that we are using to talk about business, Bible, life, whatever. That time will not be there all the time. And that's why we have moved to a particular place to have that conversation. Even it may be not even moving to a particular place. It may be just strolling in the environment. In the neighborhood. strolling in the neighborhood or being in the house or something. Right? That's something, that time is for us. We have to keep that time for ourselves.
For me,
I go left you.
Yeah.
I go left you.
first time, I'll make a mental note. If on the next date it happens again, then I'll have to talk about it. If the third time it happens again, then it means that your phone is more important than the time you want us. So we'll just stay in our homes and have virtual dates.
Okay,
And that's
what
me.
if the person is like addicted to his or her phone?
Addict-
Oh.
You have
Well,
to be
addiction
addicted
is
to
not
me.
good.
Anyway.
Addiction is
You
not
have to
good.
be
So
addicted
break,
to me. You
so
can't be
break,
addicted to
break.
your
your-
phone.
I think
Addicted to you.
If you're going
Bah.
on a date, then the
Hey,
first thing,
this,
then you should be
this
not
one,
the
this
phone.
one is
You have
deep.
Okay,
That
then,
is
then,
deep.
then when you're going out with someone, you should not even take your phone along.
No, that's not the
That's
point.
no,
That's not the
But
point.
the point is that when you are out there with somebody, right, there is a reason you are out there with the person.
Respect the person.
Respect the person's presence. Respect the person's time, right? Charlie. Hey, then go with the people that you are chatting with on your phone.
So this is a serious problem.
Charlie, this
Me,
one
I've seen it several times. Where
This
people,
one there.
and not even on dates in Kwampo, even when they're even with family, or this family time, we want to spend time together, and people are not, they are there physically, but then emotionally and psychologically, and
No.
So
they
some
are,
people actually ban phones from the dining table. No one is coming to put your phone to your room. Let's have. Yeah, I think in the home setting there should be strict rules. Dining time is for dining, no phone. So else, if the phone is there, better alert something.
But you know, say
Start
like
doing
in our olden days, there was by the fireside and things.
Olden
Like
days.
so that everybody would, come
by the
around and then we
fireside.
can interact and
What's
those
the
kind of
olden
things.
days? If they had phones, I'm sure the distraction
Yeah.
would still be there.
Yeah.
The same thing. Is
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. Because if you are there by the fireside, you can't be massa.
But people for
No.
no say that thing.
That ain't no cool. You know, chill. Pan, chale you then some Robbie pan go some place. Pan, you don't want to have some tight business conversation.
Why do you keep mentioning business? I know you are just trying to shout something else in business, but it's fine. Business conversation.
Business conversation.
But everything is business.
Well,
Everything is
Yeah,
business.
yeah, it's true. Everything is business.
Hey,
yeah.
please, so we are having business conversation. If I not say that, you know, be guy.
put the phone away.
Put the phone
Charlie,
away,
that
Charlie.
5 minutes, that 10 minutes, that 20 minutes, that 1 hour will not kill you. If you put that hour on your phone, or that are testing you, they will not die. They'll be there. So Charlie, put the phone away and let's have some intimate time.
Intimate business time.
Okay, about business and can work. Let's have some intimate business time so that we can know ourselves. And let's not do that, Charlie. Let's not let technology destroy us.
Charlie, You for know. You for know. Hi, welcome to today's episode of God Christ. I don't know whether I have been missed or I have missed,
You have
but
mixed. It's a mixture of the mixes.
it's a mixture of the mixes there. So yes, you are welcome. Last week we had an episode on taming the tongue, and it was a great show. And today we are going to talk about something that I think it resonates very well with the youth. We are looking at being an effective Christian in today's digital world. I mean, in today's world of memes and stickers and TikTok and X and WhatsApp and whatever it is. Telegram. Yeah, I mean, how did I forget Telegram? I mean, yeah. So we want to see how, as Christians, we can use these tools to advance kingdom work and propagate the message of the gospel. So that's our conversation for today. And today I'm here with Isaac.
Hi.
And of course we have a usual face. I like to see her on set because sometimes she gives us quotes that we can refer to. And she's in a person of Delate, please.
Hi.
Dela, you are welcome.
Hi,
you are welcome
hi.
again.
Thank you,
and
thank
then
you, thank you.
as usual, I don't know how to refer to myself. Do I say KK or somebody do because
Yeah, KK.
yeah, Charlie, guys, let's use the KKY. It's a trade name so that we can trademark it. So, guys, we just want to, zoom into the conversation. I think that the topic is huge and broad, and we are talking about being an effective Christian in today's digital world. I think when we look at today's digital world, we can put our minds on something. But what does it mean when we are saying you are being an effective Christian? Maybe we can take it from there, and then we'll see how the effectiveness can be applied to the digital world.
Then do you want to go first?
Effective, do you want the text definition?
Well, something we can work with.
Process.
Something can make sense to us,
Okay, so for me, an effective Christian in today's digital world is a Christian or someone who acknowledges the influx of information we have thanks to technology, but does not negate the word of God in the face of all this information.
Interesting. Interesting. Are you by that saying that technology has a way of watering down the message of the gospel, or has a way of watering down the word of God?
Yes.
How does that work?
How? Okay, so if I finish my quiet time, okay, which I do sometimes after reading, I read like 5 paragraphs or chapters. Immediately I finish, I don't give myself time to meditate. I just move to. I'm a fan of X, so I either do X or WhatsApp. Now I don't give myself the time to meditate, chew the word for the word to do something in me. So because I have spent some boring minutes reading those lengthy chapters, I'm looking for something fun. So immediately I finish, like a routine now. Yes, I have read my Bible, check, and I just move on to another one. So, and usually the information you get there is not in line with what I have read. So now, because I have denied myself that time, I don't get to meditate well. So that's what I'm saying, that for me to be effective means that I still know that there are these avenues for me to go and get information if I'm bored, to get some fun time, but I don't allow that to become more important than intentionally staying in God's word.
Okay, makes sense. So it means because of technology, can I say, is it fair for me to say that, for example, the quiet time, now it has become automatic now. It's no longer a relationship with God. It has become like a checkbox. Okay, I've read my scripture, so let me just get up and go. So the relational aspect is lost.
I don't know, but I'm looking at it like
to some extent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more like we are competing. Yes. So
God is competing with technology,
with all the other things that take our time, and unfortunately for us in our day, it is technology. It is the social media, it is movies, and all these things that we want to use to entertain ourselves. It has taken the place of God.
So what should we be like inclusive for Christians or what? Should we not use technology? Should we not be updated? Should we? Because like for me, to be honest, when people talk about X and Instagram, I am completely lost. I don't know what that is because I'm not there.
Yeah, Telegram group.
Well,
yeah,
Telegram is not
Charlie.
as fun as the other places.
Exactly. So perhaps then the conversation should be that Christians should not be on those apps. No.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not.
We can't say that. No, I think Christians should be where everybody is. Because if you have been called to be the light, if you have been called to
How do you
be
shine?
the salt, where are you going to shine? Where are you going to
Exactly.
salt if you are not going to go
You have
to
to
where the
shine in the
people
world.
are?
I like the statement you made though. Christians should be where everybody is.
Yes.
So like, but we need to understand that we are in the world,
But
we are not of the world.
yes.
So in being where everybody is, how do we now make a difference?
That is where the challenge is. I think that's why we're having this conversation.
So how do we make a difference?
So me, what I
Yeah.
do now to avoid this after reading, I go to WhatsApp. And the funny thing on WhatsApp is that I've muted some people because the thing they post more, I don't see sense in it. But when I
like
go,
they never go take anything
but
that's
when I finish reading my Bible and I go onto WhatsApp, and they are the first people I go to. I just don't know why.
Maybe you should delete their numbers.
I know, right?
Hey.
So what I do now is that after reading, I have to be intentional about it. So I use the U version Bible app. So I have like 7 plans I'm doing. I do some with people and I do some alone. So I have split the plans throughout the day. So every time I have something to read. Now when I finish reading, instead of scrolling, sometimes I scroll before it comes to mind that I'm doing that. I just put my phone down and I step out of my room or wherever I am. I drop the phone and I go. Then I intentionally walk about and I'll be memorizing something because I have to be intentional about it.
So you are being like Jesus in this sense, where Scripture records that he moves out of the people to a solitary place, so that
I'm trying to be like him. But
That must be very, very hard because if I'm just taking a look at my schedule for the day and how I'll be able to follow through religiously. This kind of,
this approach works for me because I work for me. So I'm usually
So we
formal,
work for
I think,
others.
yeah,
we
we
that
have
we
to
don't work
get
for we.
someone from the
yeah,
formal
because
sector to
it's
share.
hard because you can even step out of your house, sit in church row, and the church row is playing
I know.
a song that doesn't even align with what you have studied
Yeah.
in the day. You don't even have any room to meditate,
yeah.
as it were,
Mm.
and you want to probably take your mind off by probably going on social media to see what's happening. And most of the time, it's just innocent. You innocently go there to see what's happening, only to go there to find other things that do not edify you. That does not add up to what you have chewed on in the morning to help you go out through the day. And so, Charlie, that it's not on the ground like that.
No,
It's difficult.
You know, one of the things that I do, because it takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to move from my house to the roadside to pick my trotro, I take advantage of that time to really pray and meditate on the word. Usually for me, because of time, I do my quiet time the night before. So when I wake up, I just refresh. I also have I have an audio Bible, so I just refresh my memory with the scriptures that I read. So when I'm walking with those scriptures, I'm praying till a church comes to meet me, and then perhaps
You don't go to meet the doctor comes to meet you.
but I'm standing
I know,
there
right?
waiting for the church. I'm at the bus stop. In fact, do we even have bus stops in Ghana? Like, I'm at the place the church will stop. So I'll be there, and then the church comes to meet me, and then I join. And I like to use earphones a lot. So maybe I have music in my ear, and then I'm following through with that, right? This is how technology has helped me. Like I can get the audio Bible, and then play the audio Bible. Sometimes I want to cover a couple of scriptures and maybe I'm doing something. In fact, there's this one man of God in this church, right, that tells me that every day he listens to the whole of Revelations with his audio Bible. Every day for some years now. That's what he has been doing. So this is how technology helps me. I use the audio Bible to refresh whatever that I've read, because early morning, rush hour, I'm trying to get things done so that I can get to work, right? So for me, that's what I do. I don't know if that makes sense,
Well,
or if it works.
I think what you are saying basically is telling us that technology is not that entirely bad. Just that, unfortunately, there are a lot more other things that happen out there on social media that does not help us in our growth. I can tell you for a fact that this audio Bible and other things you're talking about, many of the young people today do not even have them on their phones. And even if they do,
it is not a frequently used app.
I mean,
so how do we filter our use of these other things that perhaps do not give us the fun that we want?
I think I'll go back to my word. I think we have to be intentional about the whole thing. We must come to a point, you must come to a point, or I must come to a point where I know that the benefit I will get from spending time with God outweighs all the temporary benefits I'll get here. The value of everything we are enjoying on earth here ends when we die. But this is forever. Yeah, so we have to be intentional about it. If we want to do it when we feel like we are never going to back, I think the journey starts from being intentional. And because you know that this is where I want to get to, you put measures in place to do that. So for me, because I know I spend so much time on X, I had this challenge last year, so I deleted my Facebook. I don't do IG because IG depresses me. After going to IG, I come back and I feel very depressed. You see,
I am lost at this point. KK left the chat because I don't know IG, I don't know X, I don't know Twitter or whatever.
I think one of the things that young people can do in solving this problem is being intentional about who they follow on these platforms as well. Because obviously, maybe I mean, the devil has also got his people there.
Yes.
Propagating what he wants to take out there. Just that same way.
So wait, just what you said. So where God prepares his ampesie, that is where the Satan does his more money. To roast his more money.
That same way, God has also got his people in there. Like what we are doing right now on Pod Christ is a Christian discussion that should be pushed, should be liked and commented, should be subscribed.
So perhaps then there should also be more content like this.
There are a lot more content like this.
Are there?
There are. But the problem is that young Christians and Christians at large do not, for a strange reason, find these contents exciting.
Is it that we don't find it exciting, or they are just not exciting?
We don't find it exciting.
They are just not exciting. They are just not exciting. Listen, that's why it's called being on the narrow. There's nothing exciting on the narrow road. I'm telling you.
So it means it's not supposed to be exciting.
No, I'm saying that the whole thing, reading your Bible today, I was having a discussion with some of the teens, and one boy didn't come to church with his Bible for 2 weeks now. He says his Bible is lost. So I was asking them, are you on TikTok? He spends like 4 hours on TikTok every day. Snapchat, he does like 3 hours. Like he's over there. But he tell you that, when I read the Bible, I don't understand. Say, me find out me read the first line, I don't get it, so I just throw it. The thing is not interesting. It's not. But that's what I'm saying. We have to be intentional about it.
I get the intentionality of the thing, and I agree with the intentionality of the thing. I mean that you can never get anything worth achieved without being intentional. That's a fact. That's a fact. We can't compromise on it. But my question is that, because maybe for some of us, we were born before computer. So it's perhaps maybe easy for us to just drop the phone. But in today's world where people are born with literally the phone in their hand.
Mm.
And they've grown with the phone in their hands. How do they handle this? Maybe this can lead a way for people to know how to just quickly taking our thoughts. How do we do that?
I'm appealing to our viewers to share with us how they also deal with this. How are they overcoming this challenge? What are they doing? I think that what we should do or must do so that we do not find ourselves being bombarded with a negative aspect of technology and social media, we should look at following people that give us the content that we should be getting. And I am saying that it is not true that we don't have a lot of this content on. We do have a lot. And the more you listen to content like that, the algorithm will be giving you such
suggestions. Okay.
But if you go about listening to other things and other people and you find them more entertaining and more fun, then that's what you get. And you cannot come and blame anybody for not being an effective Christian, because you are the one who has chosen to feed yourself with other content that does not align with your faith and belief. I think generally young people today are not serious about being Christians.
Okay, so on the same tangents, maybe so that some quick nuggets. How can young people be serious, or how can young people who are literally born with phones in their hands, I mean,
how can they be serious?
Be serious, yes. Like, what should something
I think
for them?
Ike has said everything, but when I started this journey, I listened to podcast a lot. I did lots of Joyce Meyer and Pastor Mensah.
Me, I did a lot of Ravi.
And like, I was just listening, and I come to church, then you see some of our elders, you're having a discussion, then they are like, especially that we are faith. You know, let's open to this. And he's not using his phone, he's using the hardcore Bible. Let's go to this, then you go there and the verse is there. I was like, okay, I can also be there like that. So for me, that is where the excitement started from. But these young people, you go and you tell them, I don't know, I think our viewers would have to suggest fun ways for us, because this, I think, alpha or
well, viewers, I mean, this is Pod Christ, again, where faith and conversation intersect, right? And so we have opened the topic. We have, laid down a few things. Let's hear you. Let's hear your thoughts. Let's hear what you think. Because this is something that if we don't take care, it will, take our generation by storm. We'll get to a time where our people are no longer interested in spiritual things or godly things or Christ-like things because they are not fun. When you are studying for your exam, it's not fun, but you make time to do it. If you are doing some of the most important things in your life, hey, by the way, I don't know, should I say it? I can't get it. The preparation is not fun, but you have to do it anyway. So, it's not fun, but you have to do it anyway, guys. If you know, you know, right? We shouldn't only attach fun to the things that we do. There are some of the things that are important, and we need to place important things in that important category. And everything that we need to do to make sure that those things remain important. We get those things. So please, let's hear your thoughts. We will really, really, really want to know, because we too, they suffer.
Charlie,
maybe you have some ideas to share that can help us. So thank you guys for joining us. Please, let's hear your thoughts. As usual, this is Podcast. You can follow us on YouTube. We are on Telegram. We are using the technology. So don't say there's no interesting stuff out there. When you go there, look for Podcast and subscribe, like, share, comment, all those things. And let Podcast be showing up on your feed. Thank you very much, and see you next time.